Hello, techies. Let's talk about Upptalk before we get started with the video. Upptalk is an online community for live, interactive software training, creating confident individuals capable of using global business tools. Let's learn about CA Identity Manager interview question and answers in this video. What is CA Identity Manager? CA Identity Manager is a solid client provisioning and client the executives arrangement that computerizes clients onboarding, alteration, and offboarding across all venture frameworks, web applications, centralized servers, LDAP registries, social information bases, to the cloud. What is CA Identity Suite? CA Identity Suite remarkably helps connect the split between current character and access the board, IAM, advances and business clients. It is an incorporated setup of character the executives and administration abilities that consolidate vital usefulness with a natural, advantageous, and business-situated insight. What does an identity manager do? Identity management is the organizational process for ensuring that individuals have the appropriate access to technology resources. More specifically, this includes the identifying, authentication, and authorization of a person, or persons, to access applications, systems, or networks. What are CA Technologies product references? This document references the following CA products. CA Role and Compliance Manager, CA Directory, CA Enterprise Log Manager, CA SiteMinder, CA Identity Manager. Define default admin tasks in CA Identity Manager. CA Identity Manager incorporates many default administrator undertakings and jobs added to CA Identity Manager by bringing in a role definitions record in the Management Console. When you establish a climate in the Management Console and decide to do the default jobs, CA Identity Manager consequently imports a role definitions record. What is Schedule tab in the CA Identity Manager? Planning allows you to robotize the execution of an errand sometime in the not-too-distant future. If you plan a task related to a work process, CA Identity Manager executes every one of the assignments as characterized in that workflow. The status of the scheduled undertakings can be seen on the View Submitted Tasks page. A planned undertaking that CA Identity Manager doesn't yet execute can be dropped through the View Submitted Tasks page. CA Identity Manager gives the scheduler a unique tab. To get to the scheduler, you should arrange an errand with the Schedule tab. Define specify regular expressions in CA Identity Manager. Secret phrase ordinary articulation coordinating permits you to indicate regular expressions, text designs utilized for string blending, that every secret word should blend or not match in request to be substantial. For instance, this can be valuable, assuming you need to necessitate that the first character in the secret word is a digit, yet that a number is not the last person. What are the Manage Password policies in the CA Identity Manager? Administrators with the proper advantages can oversee secret key approaches utilizing the view, modify, and delete password policy assignments. Naturally, these undertakings show up in the Strategies class. When you access one of these undertakings, CA Identity Manager shows a rundown of secret word strategies that apply to the client store related to the current Identity Manager climate. If CA Identity Manager coordinates with SiteMinder, the rundown might incorporate hidden vital approaches made in the SiteMinder administrative user interface utilizing secret critical services. You can oversee secret key approaches that are made in CA Identity Administrator or SiteMinder. What are CA Identity Manager and SiteMinder integration password criteria? When CA Identity Manager coordinates with SiteMinder and utilization SiteMinder secret key dealing with ability, private word arrangements are gotten from the SiteMinder policy store. For this situation, develop passwords that meet SiteMinder's remote vital standards. Define delete recurring tasks in CA Identity Manager. The CA Identity Manager Director can erase the assignment when an errand presently should be run on a familiar premise. When the chore has been erased, trash assortment and documenting aren't performed for that assignment. All errands planned to utilize the cleanup submitted tasks, recurrence wizard is recorded on this page. The CA Identity Manager Director can pick which projects to erase. How to delete a recurring task in the CA Identity Manager. To erase a repetitive assignment, follow this system. From View Submitted Tasks, select Delete Recurring Task. Select the undertaking you need to erase. Snap Submit. What is cleanup submitted tasks in CA Identity Manager? With each undertaking presented, the runtime execution of assignments and occasions eases back as the task industriousness information base develops. The trash gathering of put-away strategies mitigates the potential for execution issues or framework blackouts because of the errand ingenuity information base running out of extra room. The capacity to document the undertakings gives the head the ability to see both current undertaking and occasion data, just as assignments and occasions have been erased. CA Identity Manager chairpersons can plan occupations in the user console to perform trash assortment and chronicle on a repetitive premise. How to create a logical attribute handler in CA Identity Manager. To make a logical attribute handler, select System, Create Logical Attribute Handler. In the Create Logical Attribute Handler screen, select Create Standard Logical Characteristic Handler and snap OK. In the Create Logical Attribute Handler screen, arrange the settings for the intelligent characteristic controller. For a portrayal of each field, click the Help Connect from this screen. Click Submit. The controller is added to the rundown of overseers on the Logical Attribute Handler screen. What is JDBC Connection Management in CA Identity Manager? Information for CA Identity Manager reports can emerge out of various sources, and each. The essay should be related to a particular information source, contingent upon the data you need to see in the report. To build up various information hotspots for detailing, like a reviewing data set or errand perseverance information base, make an association oversaw object in CA Identity Manager. Define bulk task recovery in CA Identity Manager. If a disappointment happens while the occasion is running, the principal mass errand occasion shows as failed. You can retry the mass errand occasion through View Submitted Tasks, which causes CA Personality Manager to restart the mass errand at where the disappointment happened. What does Enable Email Notification for Feeder Tasks do? To set email notifications for bulk loader undertakings as a component of a work process measure, empower email warnings in the management console for the bulk loader event or the bulk loader task. Define Loader Notification Details tab in CA Identity Manager. The Loader Notification Details tab permits you to choose affirmation administrators for the mass loader task. When a bulk loader task finishes, CA Identity Manager makes a mass loader notification for all affirmation administrators arranged for the assignment. This notice shows up in the Home tab under Bulk Loader Notifications. Tapping on the information shows subtleties for errands started by the mass burden activity. Affirmation supervisors would then be able to survey and recognize the progressions itemized in the notices. What is the benefit of a CA Identity Manager? CA Identity Manager can be utilized to sort out personality data inside the setting of an association's interesting business roles and processes. It helps out the onboarding and offboarding of users, empowers the business to manage access demands, and mechanizes personality consistency measures. What is CA Identity Governance? CA Identity Governance is intended to computerize personality and access administration measures and give ceaseless character controls. It also looks at security arrangements and features infringement to business chiefs during personality cycles like privileges certificates. Define CA Privileged Access Manager. CA Privileged Access Manager controls the activities of advantaged clients for expanded security and consistency. Incorporation with CA Identity Suite additionally gives advantaged client administration. What are the different password management features of CA Identity Manager? CA Identity Manager has several secret key administration highlights as recorded underneath. Secret word administrators. Secret word arrangements. Self-administration secret word. The board. The self-administration secret critical administration has the accompanying sub-highlights. Change my secret key. Self-enrollment. Open the record or reset the private key. Failed to remember user ID. I was unable to reflect on the secret phrase. Password synchronization on endpoint accounts. What are the different tasks that allow administrators to manage CA Identity Manager environment? There are many tasks there which allow administrators to manage the CA Identity Manager environment. Some are bulk loader tasks, view submitted tasks, bulk task, logical attribute handler tasks, select box data tasks. How to use CA Identity Manager. CA Identity Manager can be utilized to put together with personality data inside the setting of an association's extraordinary business jobs and cycles. It smooths out the onboarding. What's more, offboarding of clients empowers the business to oversee access demands and mechanizes character consistency measures. CA Identity Manager contains a scope of components for managing characters, access rights, and meeting personality requirements. Define securing on-premise and cloud applications in CA Identity Manager. Give brought together control of personalities, clients, jobs, and strategies across on-premises and cloud applications. What are user provisioning and deprovisioning in CA Identity Manager? Robotize account provisioning, evacuation, and endorsement measures all through the client's whole lifecycle with adaptable work processes. Please like and share if you find this video helpful, and subscribe to our channel to be alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. Thanks for watching.